Technology.
Did you ever notice our calendars kind of suck? April 4th. What day of the week is that? I don't know. I have no idea. March 26th. What day of the week is that? No idea. What day of the week is your birthday next year? Don't know. Don't know. Don't know mine. Don't know mine last year. This year, I don't know. What if there was a better way? Do you ever notice the months kind of suck? And they do suck. Because we've got... How long is a month? Well, it could be 28, 29, 30, or 31 days. And it's not even consistent. 29 only comes around once every 4 years. And in those years, 28 doesn't exist. The 30s and 31s are, more or less evenly scattered, I guess. And October, it's got an oct in it, but it's not the 8th month. No, it's the 10th month. December, it's got a dec, also not the 10th month. Used to be. No, that's because July and August were added in the middle to honor Julius Caesar and Caesar Augustus, because what you really need, if you've got Thursday, which is named after Thor, who was a god, what you really need is a whole month for Julius Caesar and a whole month for Caesar Augustus. It's just common sense, people. No, the problem is, I had a job straight out of college where I made $1,600 a month. And what I didn't know is I replaced two guys who were each making $2,500 a month. Now, if I replaced one guy at that, I was new, I was young, it was fine. But I was making $1,600 a month, and it pissed me off because within about 6 months, I became the best salesman in the company. And by 10 months, I had sold more commission items than the rest of the company combined for the entire year in 1 month. And because of that, they said, well, this just proves that you're really good at it and that you're making the right amount of money. I said, I'm not. I'm the lowest paid employee in the goddamn company. I said, no, you're not. Other people make the same amount as you. I said, no one does. No one does. I know for a fact that the receptionist makes $10 an hour. They said, well, $1,600 a month, $10 an hour, it's the same thing. Well, that would be true if there were 13 months in a year, which there are not. No, if the receptionist is making $10 an hour, that means she's making $1,733 a month to my $1,600. Look, you're making $1,600 a month. She's making $10 an hour. Every 2 weeks you get every half month you get a paycheck. Yours is $800 before tax. Hers is $800 before tax. I said, right, that's true. But every so often, her check is not $800. Her check is $1,200. I don't get that bonus. And that's the bottom line. You could say, wait a minute, we're doing 13 months of work, but only getting paid for 12 months. And, that's neither here nor there. You're paid what you're paid. That's fine. I'm not saying you're not getting paid enough, although statistically, you're not. No, the problem, the real problem, well, one problem is paying half your employees on salary and half on hourly is bullshit. Because the disparity becomes so real so quickly. And the fact that the receptionist was making more than me when I was the top salesman in the company by miles, it's good. It's good that it happened because it encouraged me to leave. And I went on to make vast sums of money, and they went on to get bought out and bankrupt repeatedly until all of them had no jobs. It was a failed business model. It was an old school idea in a new school world, and they did not adapt well to technology. Anyway, what if we could make a calendar that actually works? A calendar that actually makes sense, and it would be so easy. Instead of a month being 28, 29, 30, or 31 days, from now on, every month is 28 days. Flat. Period. It would be so easy. Now, that would mean you'd have 13 months. So we could, ideally push October back to the 8th month, December back to the 10th month, juggle things around so they work, push January and February, keep them where they are, but just move it back a bit. It'd be fine. You'd need a 13th month. Dave Gorman suggested Gormanuary, so I guess I would suggest Brianuary. It's fine. It would also be a 28-day month. And the rhyme to remember how many days each month has would be easy. 28 days hath January, all the rest do too, because that's how many days a goddamn month has. Perfect. So easy. So easy. Now, if you're scoring along at home, you'll realize that 13 times 28 is only 364. That's not enough days. There's an extra day. We would call that extra day intermission. That's what Dave Gorman called it. I'll call it that too. Others have called it, a free day or nation day or any number of other things. Now, this idea is so old that Kodak actually tried to use this as an official business calendar, but it didn't really work because you still have to give people days off like the 4th of July. So you've got a 13-month calendar, 28 days every month, one extra day. And the nice thing is the first of every month is a Sunday, period. Now you know the first of the month is a Sunday. If your birthday is on the 2nd of February, it's going to be on a Monday every year forever. Now, when it comes to buying calendars, you no longer need to buy a different calendar each year. You just buy one calendar and dry erase it. You can put the birthdays on it in pen, but the less important things on it in pencil. It's easy. You're done. One calendar for the rest of your life. So simple. Why wouldn't we do this? And the answer is the same reason we still celebrate daylight savings, even though it's not practical and doesn't make sense in the modern world. It's tradition. It's the same reason America still has pennies, even though it's so stupid. There's no reason to have pennies. So yeah, what else? Well, my birthday would always be on a Wednesday, and I don't like that. Get over it. You're not 12. Have your birthday on a Saturday like everyone else, you weirdo. Well, I don't, it wouldn't make, I don't know when all the other holidays would be. The holidays, when would the 4th of July be? Would it now be in the fall? Who cares? Remap it, pick a different day. It doesn't matter. It's a symbol. It's a symbol. It's not set in stone. Well, what about astrology? How would that work? Well, I imagine they just make shit up like they do now. No, there's every reason to go to something so practical like this, and no reason not to. Except that, I always thought my birthday was on the 23rd of December, and now it's the 18th of October. Get over yourself. It's not about you. Wouldn't you like to know for the rest of your life what day your birthday is on? And the nice thing is, it comes to things like New Year's Eve, you'll always know that you'll have New Year's Day off because it's a Sunday. And if it's leap day, you get an extra day, so get double pissed. It's fine. You're going to love it. So, I don't know, man. Stuff practical like that, it just never seems to work out. It just makes too much sense. I don't know.